Let's go to Michigan State. This is the game where he said, guys, little brother doing little brother things. That was the reference that we were just discussing in that interview.
Love it.
So lined up here in the slot right here. This is from last year. This happened a lot. J.J. McCarthy, not there anymore. His numbers would have been higher with better quarterback play this year. You're going to get a little shimmy here right off the top, and he's going to come open on the crosser in the flat. Go to the next slide, and you can see him
wide open.
Plenty of room to run. Where are the quarterback's eyes?
Not with him.
Somewhere over here. And they didn't throw him the ball. There was a safety over the top, so this probably wouldn't have been like a touchdown or anything, but trust me, it would have been an easy catch and run.
Look at that offensive line.
For a first down. Yeah.
That's what the Bears are going to look like this year.
That must be nice.
Is that Ozzie Trapillo, week 3 right there?
Yeah. All right, next play. Just showing you different ways that you can use Colston Loveland because of his speed and his athleticism. So lined up here as a wing, and he's just going to go in a quick motion to the outside. We're going to set up this little bubble, little tunnel screen for Colston Loveland.
Oh, yeah. Wide open.
Well, it's a screen. He should be wide open. But you
Great
see,
design.
But you see, it is a lot. This is blocked up really well. Eventually, this safety is going to come in here and make the tackle from the top. But well-designed play. Colston Loveland quickly catches this, gets upfield. What I love, so he starts working up the numbers right away. But he's going to show patience here because obviously you got this defender here. So if he goes the outside, he's going to get tackled. How many times have we seen that with the Bears in past years where they try to set up these screens to the outside and they're just not patient enough to let the blocks set up? And then sometimes there's plenty of cases too where the blocks just aren't made. I get it. But he's going to instead cut back here where he's got the hole. It's pretty obvious. And you're going to, I thought I had one more slide there to show you how. But trust me, he went right through that hole. Big gain, worked out really well. That safety eventually came down and got him.
Cole would have run over the guy on the outside, but that's okay. Loveland's a different guy. We get it.
Let's get into some of the blocking. This is a national championship game from 2 years ago now, okay? So Colston Loveland here on the outside. And Washington, they're not trying to necessarily get a field and penetrate here. Okay, you could see they're almost like blocking each other. What I like here about Colston Loveland, that's a much bigger defensive end. He's going to attack this outside shoulder, but what he's really trying to do is climb up to this safety, okay? And he does a really good job of powering right through that guy's shoulder and climbing up to that next level. So using both his quickness off the line, like his ability to release even when he's catching the ball. Here he uses it to get off quickly, get off what's essentially him trying to get off a block to get to the block he's trying to get to. And you're going to see once he gets to his man, perfect positioning, good footwork to create this wide open seal. I don't know if you guys remember this game, but Michigan had a bunch of explosives in the run game.
Yep.
And this was one of them.
Well, and when you watch the video of this play, to be able to get past your man and to be able to create that inside leverage there to get the block upfield, that's not easy to do.
Well,
I would call that an elite climb right there. That's a strong time. That's a
big
time climb.
To turn your body out like that.
Yeah, but that's the thing. He turns this defender too. You look at the arms, okay? Like he's using his length, everything. He's square, and I mean, the way he seals off that run so quickly. If you're able to see this play on video, it's very impressive.
You can see why Michigan didn't throw it all that much. So even with J.J. McCarthy, look at that hole. I mean, it's just crazy.
All right, another blocking play. This one really impressed me. So here he is against a defensive end who's slightly bigger and heavier than he is. Not a huge mismatch, but fires off the ball right away, and I'm going to show you, I think there's 3 shots here in a row, but in each one, you're going to notice that this defender keeps moving farther and farther back in each one, okay? So good start. Again, you see the length here. He's kind of long-arming the defender here to get the leverage. He actually, eventually, this guy grabs him and sort of throws him to the side. So Colston loses his balance here. Watch him recover, though. So instead of so many guys will see fall on the ground here. And by the way, this guy's still moving backwards in this play as this is happening. But he recovers. And look at him just standing up here with one arm still blocking.
Get off me.
Yeah. As the running back is now through this hole and going for what was another explosive play. I think this might have been the play directly after the previous one, or maybe it was the next series. I forget. But this was just a really impressive. Right after recovering, he's still just standing there blocking the dude with one arm. And that guy, compared to the last screen, is once again farther and farther back. This was a really impressive block. All right. Now on the receiving end, big plays downfield. I just wanted to put this on here because it's the moment matters. Fourth quarter, national championship game. Michigan's offense really stalled out in the second half of this game. Washington, this is a one-score game. It's 1st and 10. There's been a bunch of 3-and-outs. The Wolverines need a big play, and this is where Colston Loveland comes to play. So you're going to have him out here. Your ability to move him from the outside into the slot pre-snap. Take a look at here. The safety, he's signaling to this corner, hey, yo, I got him. So they've created this switch. Instead of him being on this corner to the outside, the safety now has him one-on-one man coverage. With his route, he's going to go here and then quickly come here. And the abruptness of that move to the outside, you could see that the safety is flat-footed moving backwards. So he created that space with a really good route and then an amazing catch. Decent throw with anticipation here from J.J. McCarthy, but the ball's a little high. Yep. Look at him go up and get it. The end zone angle's even better. You can see here the athleticism. Look how far off the ground he is, going up to high point that football.
I could do that.
And then look at all these guys surrounded, right? Okay, great catch, but you're not going anywhere. Wrong. He's going to catch this ball, go straight upfield here as this defender right here over pursues. Safety just kind of screwed up the whole play. And I just thought this was a great way to end this ODK because if you watch his film, Colston Loveland, he lives in the middle of the field. In between these hashes, he does such great damage, catches the ball, gets upfield a lot. Here he is, smack dab in the middle of the college football playoff logo, national championship, biggest play of the game, 50-yard line, right up the seam. That's your new Bears tight end, Colston Loveland.